All right, boys and girls, I'm ready to test my water heater turn on, turn off circuit, whatever you want to call it. We're at like 146 amp hours out of 150 on that battery bank. Um, but the sun went down, so hopefully the sun will come up, or I gotta sit here for a while until it charges and gets ready to go into bulk mode. But I'll show you what I got, or I mean absorption mode, but I'll show you what I got. Okay, so we've got this is our voltage driven relay. Okay, and then this, I'm getting annoyed with Amazon stuff. This solenoid's like a paperweight. It's no good, so it's got to go back, unfortunately. But anyways, I've got my power supply hooked up here to the batteries directly coming off the inverter. It was just easier because those batteries are in series. So it's right here. We've got 146 amp hours, 97%. We got 7.5 amps going in. So when we get closer, we'll see what happens. What should happen is it should increase the voltage as it gets full, and as it increases the voltage, I've got this set at 57 volts. So 57, and then when it goes down to 55. So we'll see if it works. Obviously, there's going to need to be some fine tuning there, but on this end. And all right, I'm just going to order another solenoid because this is bullshit. All right, see you later. Okay, sun's out. We're building up. When it hits like 56.8 or something like that, it's going to click on. There you go. Clicks on. Okay, now I'm going to go out. I'm going to unplug the solar panels, and then I'm going to have to run back in here. Right? So look, we just charged up to 150. All right, hang on. All right, there it is. I went out and I unplugged the solar panels, and it clicked down below 55 volts. That's now at 149. So, yeah, it works. And I just, while I was waiting for the batteries to fully charge, I ordered a replacement for that. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be in business and I could start installing this. So, all right, this works, boys and girls. We just gotta wait for my wiring to come in, because obviously I'm not gonna wire it with like 14 gauge Romex, but yes, this works. All right, now that we know this is gonna work, I'm gonna hook up this 48 volt element and see if it'll heat water. I need 2 hands though. All right, that's hooked up, and man, I'm gonna tell you what, this only took a few seconds and I could see it boiling around that element. So we have success. Yeah, right on. What's happening to our voltage? Our voltage is like, oh boy, that's pulling 25 amps. All right, well, this isn't heavy enough wire, so I'm gonna cut this out. I'll tell you what, that was only on for maybe 20, 30 seconds at the most, and I mean, that's noticeably hot. So yeah, dude, this is gonna work. I just need to figure out a switch for the hot water tank to shut it off. Probably gonna have to have another solenoid, because you know, AC goes woo 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 woo, right? And DC is just straight. And what's gonna happen if I try to use that same thermostat, is the contacts are gonna weld together. So other than that though, this totally works. All right,